Hey y'all, so it's Brown Skin Beauty, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get this soft glam look. So yeah, just stay tuned.
Hey girl, come on, hold up, look at that girl right there, she been over. She got that bang in her bag.
Hey y'all, so this is me barefaced, with a little bob or whatever. I just cut this bob, so yeah, I think I did a good job. Y'all like it? So this is my brow pencil. I'm using the shade dark brown. I got this pencil from the beauty supply store. It was like $1. So I'm just gonna fill in my brows. So next I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Espresso. This is the shade I like to use for highlighting, for under my brow bone, for the bridge of my nose, underneath my eyes. It's my go-to shade for highlighting. It's very seamless and not too bright, but not too dark. So that's my brows done. I'm blending it out now. You want to make sure you blend from the front to the end. You don't want to blend it too much to where you can't tell that you have on concealer, but you just want to blend. So now I'm going in with my foundation stick from Makeup Revolution. It's in the last shade, I think it's F18. And I'm just gonna carve out my nose contour. So I'm gonna go in with that same shade Espresso from LA Girl Pro Concealer and do the bridge of my nose, do my forehead. As you can see, I don't really have much forehead to highlight because I have a swoop, but I'm still gonna try to highlight a little bit. I'm gonna use the access on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna go under the eyes. I'm gonna go on my lip, and then I'm gonna go over my chin. So here you want to go in with your damp beauty sponge. As you can see, mine is dirty, but that's just because I use a deeper, I am a deeper skin tone when it comes to foundation. So automatically my sponge is dirty. So yeah, I've only used this sponge once. So the brown that's on there is just from one application. So I haven't cleaned it yet. But yeah, just blend out your concealer, all those spots that you've highlighted. I like to use the tip for under the eyes and the butt of it for like the chin and the lip area because you're covering a bigger space. Next, I like to blend my nose highlight and then I'll blend the contour on the side. I always blend the highlight first because I just like to go from light to dark instead of using the dark, blending the dark first and then kind of like smudging it into the light. So I do the light first and then do the sides of my nose next. Next, I go in with my e.l.f. concealer in the shade, I think it's like 10 or something like that. But this is like my extra highlight shade, just to give me that like brightness underneath the eyes. This is the brightest that I will go, period. Y'all see that? Next, I go in with my Fit Me powder. This is in the shade Deep. I go under the eyes, on the forehead, on the lip, on the cheeks, on the chin. This is just everywhere that I've highlighted, I go in with this powder. So next I'm going in with foundation. I'm going in with my CoverGirl Superstay or Maybelline Superstay. It's in the shade 375 Java, I believe. And I'm just gonna put foundation on the outer parts of my face, everywhere that I didn't highlight, just to bring it all together and add some color to my face. You know, a little bit of depth, definition. Okay, so now I'm going in with my James Charles X Morphe palette. You probably can't get this palette anywhere anymore because I believe that it is discontinued. But I'm using my little broken brush. And I'm going to go in with this lighter shade and this darker shade up in the upper right corner. Using those two to contour my face.
Just hum and let the watch give off the neons when it rains and pours. I laugh to myself when I change the score. You said my sex was a lot, but my brain gave you more. Something about how your ex was a tour.
So then I'm just gonna go in with a lighter shade and just to contour my nose down the bridge. I don't want it to be too harsh, but I definitely want you to see that my nose is snatched. So next I'm going in with a fluffier brush and I'm going to do some blush. I'm going to use 3 shades and I'm going to tap in them, tap off the excess, and just give my face some blush. Sometimes I like to go overboard with the blush, kind of give myself like just that really blushy look. Sometimes I feel like I go overboard and I give like a clown, but for now we're just going to try to keep it subtle, but I'm going to try to build the product up. Next, I'm going in with this semi-fluffy brush with this BH Cosmetics palette. And I'm gonna use like 4 or 5 shades to give myself a highlight. I like to use different shades for highlighting because if I use just one shade, it's almost like too pale. But when I mix the different purples and reds and gold undertones, it just comes out so beautiful for my skin tone. So this might not work for you, but it works for me. So now we're going in with setting powder again, but this is in a darker shade. This is in the shade Dark, still by Fit Me. And I'm gonna do a reverse contour and just like carve out those cheekbones. So next I'm going in with this cheap I lash glue that I found from the beauty supply store is like 30-second, kind of sort of like the black one that you use for your hair, but it goes on white and it dries clear. But I will say be careful with this because it gets super duper tacky and it's super hard to like get off of your eyelid. I like to paint it on my eyelid instead of putting it on the lash because it just sticks better. When I put it on the lash, I find that I have trouble making it stick. But yes, so I just let that dry and dry clear. So I go on to do something else. But I'm going to go ahead and dust off the excess powder from the reverse contour because if I leave it on too long, it just sticks to the face. So then that like harsh line is just there and it's just harder to blend. So now it's time to go in with false lashes. The glue is probably dry by now because it's clear. So I like to use my fingers and just stamp it on, push it in place, kind of mesh my real lashes with the false lashes together. Sometimes it works out really good and then sometimes it just irritates me. But this first eye, I didn't really get it where I wanted to. But the next eye, I laid it kind of perfect. So yeah, just put on your false lashes. If you like to paint it on first and then let it dry, that's fine. Or if you want to put it on a lash, either way it works. Next, I'm going back in with that same dark brown that I used for my eyebrows, and I'm going to outline my lips. I don't know, guys. Like, it just feels like if I don't outline my lips, I'm just not complete. Like, I never used to line my lips before, but once I started it, I could never stop it. I love the look that this gives. I'm going to outline my lips, make it the line a little bit thicker, and then I'm going to blend it out. Next, I'm going in with my e.l.f. lip gloss. I can't remember what the shade is, but this is the only pinky shade that I actually like to use. All the rest of them are just a little too pale, but this like kind of matches the pinky tone of my natural lips. So I put a little bit of this on and then I tap my lips together and then I go in with a different lip gloss because this one just doesn't give me the glossier look that I like. It gives gloss, but after a while it kind of tones down. So I go on top of it with a different gloss, just like a dollar hair store gloss, just to give me that pop. And y'all, this is pretty much the end of the video. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is a new channel for me. I have a different channel, but this is brand new for me. And love y'all. Bye.